Welcome back to part 6 of my Sims 4 City Living Let's Play. I am Midnight Fluting, and here is Ariella. We are in Create-A-Sim, and we are actually going to be updating her look a little bit. I did say that whatever she ended up having was not really going to stay permanent. I like to mix up what my Sims are wearing all the time, and we've had this one for 5 parts already. I think we can go ahead and give her something new to work with. I'm thinking about changing her hair color. I like the idea of her having the purple hair. I think I've gotten over it being too light. I think I'm going to keep the style because I'm changing the color, so I'll keep the style. Although that one is... Oh, I can't. That one's just too bright. Yeah, I love it. It's really cool. Okay. So I'm going to keep that. And we're just going to explore the different options that we have for Ariella. I really like that. I just don't know if it's too much. Oh, that just works so well with her hair. Oh, I really like that. I need to come up with some good bottoms for this. I really like these shorts. I think they work well. Because I don't want something that's too high-waisted. I think those are really great. I think that's going to be her new outfit. I really like that. I like those shoes too. I think they work very well with the outfit. It was not that difficult to change her look. I thought that I would be sitting here forever looking through options, and turns out it was very simple. So, good thing. I don't like spending hours upon hours looking for new clothing. Although we are going to be, we're going to be going through all of them, but her everyday outfit is already decided on. I think I'm going to keep the hairstyle for her formal outfit. I know we've never used this formal outfit yet, but I don't think it works with the hair that she has going on now. So I would like to change her formal outfit. I'm thinking either white or black. White just seems a little too wedding for me. Black, when I get the impression of black, I don't necessarily think of formal wear, but I think for a young woman such as Ariella, she can make it work for wearing black and having it still be formal without being too revealing or anything. I really like that outfit. I think that's really nice on her. I'll go with some heels, and I think I actually want to put the gloves on. That's gorgeous. Alright, now I'm gonna just find some earrings here. I think we're gonna go with the big black hoops. And I was always going to say hoops. That was never going to be anything else, and don't think it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's best that way. I love her athletic outfit for right now. It's not going to change. It's just too cute. Her sleeping outfit, I would like to change it a little bit. I might give her the other leggings. Maybe. I don't know. Put her in like, that just looks too mom. It looks a little too old for her. I mean, she is growing up and getting older and maturing, but I'm not ready to turn her into a mom yet. She isn't even like married. She's gone on one date, and it wasn't even a date. It was a very unsuccessful date, so I wouldn't even count that. Go with that, although pants just don't seem to go well with it. Maybe there are leggings that would go better with it. That shows her underwear. I could talk, I promise. That also shows her undies. Are there leggings that like don't show your undies? Apparently not. And I know that leggings are kind of revealing, but If my leggings show my undies, I don't wear them. I guess I'll find something else. What else is there? I feel like there should be more to choose from than this. It's a little, let's even go with something else. That matches her eyes, so even though that doesn't really go with her hair, it goes with her eyes very well. Or I could just like pick pants that go well with her hair, just like that. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think we'll make it work. She's always sleeping in it, so. Yeah. I think for her party outfit, still, again, I don't know if I'll ever see her partying, but it's here. I'm just gonna change everything to the black version. Give her a little ring. Rings. I'll leave the shoes open-toed just because it gives a little more something. That works. And swimwear. There's something that's not. I like the blue, I just don't think it goes well with her anymore. Like, no. I'm never a fan of brown, but I actually like it in this case. I actually think it works. Let's see if we can give her a necklace that also would work. That one, or these are good. Yeah, it's that one. I like that one. Could I give her? No, that doesn't work. No. Forget I said that. I really like this outfit. I just feel like it's a little on the revealing side. So perhaps in this part she's not going to see her family. She's only going to be hanging out with some friends today. And we might come back into Kaz for the next time she sees her family. Alright, so here we are. It is 6 in the morning. She woke up very early today. We are going to do a couple things for social media before we get started on her day. She's going to update her status. She's not going to advertise. Anytime I've ever had a sim advertise, it was terrible. Things just never worked out. So I'm going to save advertising for when it's an assignment or a promotion task, because I have never had good luck with this. I'm just going to do a little bit with that. And then I think today, instead of inviting Emmeline over, we're going to go over to her house instead. So I'll meet back up with you, and we are at Emmeline's house. Alright, we are at Emmeline's apartment now. As I said before, she lived next door to Ariaella growing up. She actually took over her parents' apartment. Her parents ended up moving into a better apartment in the fashion district, and she ended up staying in their apartment in the spice market. Ariella's family does live in this apartment right over here. We aren't going to visit them today just because we have other things planned, but we're going to spend the day with Emmeline. Hopefully we can get their relationship up a bit higher. Maybe we can give her an apartment key. We'll fulfill our first stage of the City Knave of Aspiration, and that would be great if we could. I'm not quite sure why this is happening in the bathroom, but why not? A lot of Ariella's conversations seem to happen in the bathroom, so why not? I guess we'll go with it. Ariella's feeling quite happy, and looks like Emmeline is feeling quite confident. I love that outfit on her. She has every reason to feel confident. Looks like they are getting along pretty well. They're still only acquaintances. I would like to get them up higher to be friends, because they were friends growing up, but you know, people move apart, especially since Ariaella moved out of the spice market. She has lost touch with a lot of the Sims that she grew up with, but she's trying to get back into some of her past friendships, as well as making new friendships and expanding her career a little bit. She's still not sure if she wants to pursue social media as a career forever, or if she's just using it now until she figures out what she wants to do with her life. She's still a little uncertain about that. I'm not even sure what other career paths I would have for her at this point if I were to have her switch. In terms of a Let's Play, I love having one that's either one of the get-to-work professions or one of the work-from-home ones from City Living, because it's really boring if you have a sim who has a career and they just get sent away for 6 to 8 hours almost every day. And you're just sitting there with nothing to do for the entire time that they're working. But with the professions from City Living and from Get to Work, you can go with your sim, you can take the job with you, and you can show your followers what you're doing. In terms of just single gameplay, it's perfectly fine to have careers where you just send them off, but when you're trying to create a storyline and you don't see that sim for 6 to 8 hours every day, it makes it very difficult to create a storyline in terms of a YouTube series. So I think that is one of the reasons why, if she does switch to anything else, it would be either one of the other City Living careers or one from Get to Work. If you have any feedback, please let me know in the comments. I will look at them and I will seriously consider them, because as of right now, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with Ariaella, so any input is greatly appreciated. And it looks like Ariaella is just kind of making herself at home, which is good. Oh, she's going and using her computer to play what looks like My Sims Forever. Can't say I've ever had anyone come to my apartment and start playing any of the Sims games on my computer other than my boyfriend. He is actually in love with The Sims, which I think is fantastic. There was one day when I came home from classes a little earlier than expected. He was just so deeply invested in the Sims game. And after that, he knew that I knew that he was loving it, so I was like giving him more opportunities to play it. I would do like stuff on my laptop or something, or read a book. And one day he was living in one of the apartments with the Gremlins lot trait, actually. Well, it's a curse as well. So essentially with Gremlins, everything breaks. And when I say everything, I mean literally everything in the apartment breaks. So he had this very good handyman. He had only had the sim for I think like 4 or 5 days, and he was already handiness skill at level 4, I think. That's how much stuff get breaking all the time. And the sim died to a microwave. He was devastated. It was the only sim in his household, so he didn't really get to play with the microwave or anything. He was devastated. He like rage quit, and he hasn't touched Sims since. I'm not sure when he will be emotionally ready to continue his journey with Sims, but I can guarantee you he is not going to choose the Gremlins lot trait. I never have, and I don't think I ever will, because I don't want my sim to die of a microwave. And do you want to know what the funniest part was? He hired an electrician to fix his microwave. The electrician died at his house. Why he decided to go and try to fix that himself, I don't know. Maybe he deserved it, maybe he didn't. But he rage quit Sims. I can't say that I have ever rage quit Sims for something in-game like that. I have rage quit Sims because of computer glitches not saving my progress. That is annoying. Alright, let's see if they are friends. Yes, they are friends. So let's have Ariaella give her apartment key to Emma Lynn. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more action in this Let's Play. Looks like it's more just two of them hanging out. So I think to have a little action. I know I said I never throw parties, but Ariaella looks like she's in a party outfit. And she just got a new party outfit and she wants to show it off. So I think we are going to have Ariaella go back to her house and she's going to set up for a party, and I will see when the party is about to start. Alright, we are here and it is about time to start the party. We spent a little bit of money getting a stereo system for her party. That's all I ended up spending money on to set up for the party. I was thinking about getting some balloon decorations, but they don't seem to really add a whole lot to the party. And it looks like our first guest has arrived. It's Saya, or Saya, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that name. We are going to thank her for coming. And there is Jonah, our very interesting neighbor, looking quite nice in his party outfit, actually. I like the matching between the jeans and the top tied around similarly to a cape. There is Emmeline in her gorgeous long dress and gladiator shoes. It looks like Ariella's mother did come, along with Holly. I am expecting that her sister and her father are going to show up. Yep, that looks like Charles right there in a nice pink blazer. She's gonna go have some conversations with her parents, and there's her sister. Looks like everyone is just going right into her room and taking stuff from her her hobby room. But whatever. The main goal here is to socialize with guests and play musical instruments for 1 hour. Ariella's not that skilled in instruments. She can definitely play it for an hour, but I don't know if anyone's going to listen for more than 5 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. Of course, she's going to spend a lot of time talking. There's Aaron in very black leathery outfit, matching Ariella's outfit quite well, actually. Her mother's very conservative sweater with a dress, and her dress shoes that are nice and flat for her age. Her father in his big blazer there. She's gonna go give him a hug. She's a little on the hungry side, but we're gonna see if we can get her some of her party goals before we really get her needs filled. She's gonna talk with her sister for a little bit, thank her sister for coming. It's a little awkward that her dad is flirty while talking to her. Her dad is certainly not flirting with her. Gosh, her sister looks so tall, especially next to Saya there. Oh, now she's embarrassed. What happened? Anna, what happened? I still can't say her name right. Is it Anna or Anna? I think I've gone with Anna, but I probably said Anna more than I've said Anna. We are almost done with all of the socialization. And then I think I might do some musical instruments. Let's go and thank her for coming as well. We'll definitely have to talk to Emmeline for a bit. It looks like everyone's just grabbing her protein plates that she had saved in the fridge. Oh, looks like we completed that. Ariella's still going to go and talk to Emma. She's going to brighten her day. And she's also going to compliment her outfit, because that outfit is gorgeous. I wish I could pull off a dress like that. I tried, it just didn't look that great on me. And it looks like we are unable to do that at the moment. Maybe later. But for right now, she is going to practice the guitar for an hour, or however long they say an hour is, so that we can get a little bit more for this house party, because I doubt she's going to flirt 5 times. She could try flirting with Aaron a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's really gonna do... I don't know if he's gonna be into it. It doesn't seem like the two were into it last episode when they were dating, but we can definitely see what happens. Ooh, a secret revealed. She's inspired, great acoustics, but she's a little embarrassed. Musical insecurity, I kind of figured that would happen. She also really needs to use the bathroom. Let's see if we can get her playing for an hour, and then I'll take care of her needs. She's definitely been playing for more than an hour. Just in Sims, they don't really. For some reason in Sims, they have difficulty calculating it. Because 1 hour in Sim time is very, very quick. But sometimes they have to do it for several before they actually calculate it. Alright, she's going to go take care of some of her needs while her guests tend to their own. Looks like eating cake is one, so I think once Ariella is done in the bathroom, she's going to attempt to cook a cake. We have a sugar-free carob coconut cake. That just sounds like something Ariella would make. I certainly wouldn't eat it, but it sounds like something Ariella would have. So she really needed to go. Hopefully, there's not a whole lot of time remaining. Hopefully she can at least make the cake and have 4 people eat cake before it's time to go. We'll see. Come on, Ariella. Make cake faster than you've ever made cake before, or if you've ever made cake before, I really don't know. Is your mom gonna help you, or is she just gonna wash her hands and leave? Yep, she's just gonna wash her hands and leave. Alright. It doesn't even look like you poured it into the pan. Great job. You're continuing that fabulous cooking tradition. Maybe you want the party to be over before your friends eat the cake. Maybe you don't want them to eat it. Let's see. Why don't you go dance for a little bit? The cake will burn while you dance. Perhaps. Yeah, she's really enjoying it. Is she just gonna... Oh! It's already done. I didn't even realize that. House party complete. Alright. Well, you can still have a piece. It's in excellent condition, so why not? You also still have half of someone else's... You have half of your food. But I'll just save this for later. And you have a lot to clean up after. She's like, no, I don't want to sit at the table. There's a lot of stuff there. Oh, she's going to sit on the couch, and now she's back to the table. I love glitches in this game. They are so wonderful. So, you saw a party, and you also saw why I don't do parties very much, because, I don't know, there's not a whole lot to do. So in this episode, I guess we customized her look a little differently. She hung out with Emma Lynn. She completed the first step of her city native aspiration, and she had a party. It was somewhat successful. And she ate some carrot cake. I think that it has been a successful Let's Play. Hopefully next time will be a little more interesting. It's a surprise what we've got planned, but I hope it goes a little more smoothly than this one, and I will see you next time in part 7.